There are many varied and clever forms of camouflage in the natural world, from the color-changing prowess of chameleons and cuttlefish to the mimicry of orchid mantises and leaf-tailed geckos. But one of the weirdest has to be the transparent animal. Glass shrimp. Also known as ghost shrimp, these minuscule crustaceans have nearly translucent shells. Glass shrimp is a common aquarium pet due to their unique appearance. They are recommended for those just starting their aquariums since they're relatively easy to take care of and will keep the tank algae-free. Along with eating algae, they will eat whatever has been fed to the animals kept in the tank as well. In the wild, different species can be found in ponds, lakes, and streams in the eastern U.S. from Florida to New Jersey. The animal is so clear in appearance that it only has color during reproduction or after it has eaten a colorful meal, which is typically plant-based, so it's usually green. Salps. Salps are transparent, free-floating tunicates. Their gelatinous bodies swim by contracting and pumping water through internal feeding filters, feasting on algae while they move. They are thought to be the fastest-growing multicellular creature on Earth, increasing their body size by 10% every hour. They can be found anywhere but are most common in the Southern Ocean, where they sometimes form enormous transparent swarms. During the day, salps can be seen feeding at the water's surface, while at night they make their way to the bottom of the ocean to avoid predators. Barrel-life fish. These spooky-looking deep-sea fish have perhaps the strangest and most ingenious form of transparency. They are not see-through all over, but just the skull and the skin on the head and most of the face. And what is most prominently visible through this weird window are their perhaps even weirder eyes, bright green and tubular. Barrel-life fish are the only animal known to have eyes beneath the skin inside its head. Because of their dark, deep home, these eyes have to be incredibly sensitive and are able to pick up movement even in the near blackness. The transparent window in the top of their heads allows them to handily point their eyes upwards to look for the silhouettes of prey swimming above them, as well as rotating forward when needed. Glass eels is not a species in and of itself, but rather a life stage of a species, the European eel to be precise. Glass eels are just one of the many different forms these eels move through on their journey to adulthood. After hatching from tiny spherical eggs in the Sargasso Sea, the first form is what is known as leptocephaly. These tiny, flattened, and also transparent larvae then develop into glass eels. They are almost completely see-through, with their bones and organs visible beneath the skin. Unfortunately, this life stage is considered a particular delicacy by some people, and there is a vast illegal trade in glass eels for human consumption. Glass catfish. Glass catfish is a small species of translucent-bodied social glass catfish in the family Siluridae. It is commonly seen in captivity and in the freshwater aquarium trade. Glass catfish is a small, transparent-bodied freshwater-dwelling catfish with two long and sensory barbels. Standard lengths for mature fish may range up to 8 centimeters, but usually only reach around 6.5 centimeters in total length. Their bodies are transparent because, like all catfish, they lack scales. The species' skin is made of a plywood-like structure of collagen fibrils, which allows for light to enter and diffract through the muscles. The majority of their organs are located near the head. When the light strikes this fish at a certain angle, it can create an iridescent rainbow effect. That's all for today. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell. A new interesting video will be released soon.